Hey, GutFoxx here, back with Pig Iron to Steel Splendor. Sponsor today is Piss, which is what we can call this series, P-I-S-S, as Sahara Joe pointed out. Alright, let's get on to the roster. Hines Ward still doing me plenty of work there. Vic at quarterback. Wallace here, hasn't been muffled yet, but we're going to compare him to Nate Washington. Wallace, speed is the most overpowered thing in Madden, as most of you know, and he's got better route running. How can we take the 83 over him? I don't think we can. So we are going to keep Wallace there at the 2. Washington, solid though. Good 4 player. Defense here, Timmons and Shazier along with Lloyd on the edge. A solid group of 3-4 linebackers. We can move Timmons out there on the outside for any passing down because he's got some pretty good pass rush moves. Special teams, nothing unusual. We're 16-0 here. Still on a rookie first, and today is going to be an interesting game.
This one's still unbeaten at 5-0 and looking like the world beers we thought they would be at the start of the year. If what we saw in the first half translates to the second, we could be...
So as you can hear, I can hear my opponent, and let's just say it gets entertaining with the amount that he talks. Well, it's a few of them.
So he can, if he can't outrun you, he can fool you with quick moves to get open. And it's complete to Marshall.
So basically, rookie first. It seems like there's a group of them. I don't know how many. I know there's 2 voices for sure, as he does another, hold Y button on me. So I got to stop that. The screen game also seems to be something he goes to frequently. But yeah, it gets pretty entertaining a little bit later. He doesn't really talk much up here up front. So he gets another one of those nice aggressive catches on me. So I got to watch that again, call that a little bit more, calling out the screen a little bit better here. As the play action here gets him a little aggressive catch action. No, he misses it. He hits wide.
Jumbo set. Intercepted.
So there was a little bit of complaining after interception, but that's to be expected. I think it's the connect that's on for their plays. That's why it's kind of hard to hear, and they don't really know what's actually going on.
Vic's going to take it from the gun. Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 8.
Because I can't always tell what they're saying every time. I would put, subtitles in this, but I really have no clue. If you guys know what he's saying a lot of these times, it's Hines Ward here, and makes a nice play with the red star underneath him. He starts to get a little salty about that one here in an instant as he gets the takedown there for a nice, 50-yard gain.
Catches like this, and they're just so strong. They know how to zero in. They never lose concentration, and you never see them drop a pass.
Big play here. And Williams is handed the football.
So, yeah, that's a nice touchdown here to go up on the board right away. And he doesn't like that 90 overall for some reason.
Late in the first, and they've now taken the lead. 2 touchdowns are terrific no matter what. Dealers setting up for the kickoff.
He has a legend.
I was going to pause the game and take the announcers out just so you guys could hear this better on the recording, but I feared that he'd look at my roster and see 99 Vic and quit on me right away. So he thinks my 90 halfback's a legend, when in fact it's just best hair, a superlative player, as you guys all know. But let's take a listen.
His ears all over that offense and brings him down.
It looks like they're laughing at one person not playing well, so this next person throws a little deep ball. He really loves his Brandon Marshall card, so he throws it deep to another player here.
Pass is intercepted. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, that was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
Should have passed it to
Vic standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't.
So yeah, he is not a fan of the elites on my team, as you guys see. And I wanted to make a sick play with Vic, throw on the run, 40 yards down the field to see if he'd complain about it. He didn't complain about Vic at all this game, which is strange to me in the least, but I'm kind of spoiling it. So he never did see my 99 overall boss card. I wonder what his reaction would have been at that point, but he does react to some of the other cards he ends up seeing, and you guys will see that shortly as he completes a nice pass across the middle, reading me here. I'm getting a little, worried, 14-0, but he's making better reads now, and he didn't make a great read there.
And 10. Throws the pass. Intercepted.
They liked that user pick there, so game recognized game as I'm throwing back off the back foot here. Dots again to Wheaton with the boss card. And that's just what he'll do as the screen there goes again, but gets blocked here by my 83 left end. I think that's to it. Oh, no, 84. He was complaining about the 83 earlier. But again, he goes back in offense. He's kind of got the verticals. The thing is, every time he threw a screenplay, he came out in the same formation. You guys should screen from every different formation in the game. They all work about the same. This year, it's not like 15 where you could motion or do anything with screens like that as we get the ball back as he failed fourth down throwing off his back foot. So we got good field position with 50 seconds left in the first half. I'm surprised he really hasn't quit yet after complaining on the players, but I think there's a contingent of them, and maybe they don't want to be the one to quit in the group setting. But we roll out of the pocket again, trying to make some plays with Vic and his legs, and he goes from like running.
And he got all
Play
of it.
here to Williams. Force it across for the touchdown. My goodness, Bill. Halftime can't get here soon enough as it's blowout city. It is. I know you can't wait for halftime.
So it got cut off there, but I was going to say Boss Vic runs like a 60 running back behind the line of scrimmage with a 98 after it. As we get the user pick on the screenplay because he runs out of the same formation, and that one, he didn't actually see that 94 overall, if I recall, but he will see it a little bit later, and we'll get his reaction on that. So 35-0, still impressed before halftime, no quits. As he makes a nice little completion as it goes down to 0-0-0. So we get the ball back, running some dive, some off the edge. We need that quit for the series in order to get that extra pick in the Steel Splendor. So we got to keep running it. We're trying to run down the clock kind of. It doesn't seem like he's very committed, but he did use his safety there. I read it and threw it to Hines Ward. Because I had been hitting that corner route so frequently. He tried to play it, but he played it incorrectly. He should have played it with a linebacker instead of a safety there because he left himself deep to the ward. He got warded. That's not a word. I used it incorrectly, but you guys have probably been here long enough to know that happens. Oh, another pick six that I missed. Dropped it. Shazier feels shame as you can see him duck his head, so he runs out the same formation. That time throws off his back foot and catches it. Kevin Fogg there with the defense.
The Patriots from the 27. Tackled down after a gain of.
Yes, young man, ankles. That was a nice play, actually, getting that juke off to get the fourth down conversion. So he runs the same one again, and it doesn't work as well that time. 3 yards, still decent pickup. Here's the same screen. I ran into a whole flush of bodies.
Ellington. And intercepted. The 10. Touchdown.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Steelers have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
This is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down, don't get conservative, keep it going, try to score points, and just dominate the other team.
Got so much lead and not eliminated lead. They got any lead. They got like every lead in the game. Every good lead.
So yes, he's not a fan of my team, but against kids, what do you guys do? Do you guys go easy if you know you're playing a kid, or do you guys crush their soul? Let me know in the comments what you guys do, like against your brother if you got a younger one, or a kid, cousin, or something. Yeah, let me know. Would you guys crush him or not? As he throws a nice little play.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers.
Because in this series, of course, we can't go easy on them because we got bigger goals in mind as we get the user pick. And I think that is the straw that broke the camel's back. We get the quit here in a second. But yeah, I've never been known to go easy on kids because the world's a shitty place and they got to learn it. So I might as well be the one to teach it to them. Pierce conceded the game. Let's move on to the picks. So here we go. Right off the bat, here are the choices we got. Another boss card, the mid-80s. Let me know if there's any guys that sticks out here. If I'm missing anybody, please let me know in the comment. Let's pick a random name. Who do we get? David Johnson. I was hoping for a fast running back there. Unfortunately, David Johnson also played fullback for the Steelers a little bit ago. So he is pretty good run block there. 85, solid. Speed's okay. Awareness is low. Of course, you want that high for somebody that's got to find some blocks. So let's go on to the second selection here for the Rage Quit. And we get Ziggy Hood, 76, defensive tackle. This guy is absolute trash. 76 block shed out of defensive tackle. Look at those power moves, finesse moves, 68, 78. Probably one of the worst cards in the game right here. I really can't. You can't get a worse stat distribution for a defensive tackle. 76 block shed. Pathetic. So yeah, he'll go as depth there if we ever have any, fatigue problems. But that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Call to action. Take it easy, guy.